I think Savannah has the opening words. I can do the words for welcome though, but I think you have the opening words.
Yep, I've got it. The Solstices Teach Us by David Breeden. The solstices teach us that darkness comes and that darkness goes. The solstices teach us that light comes and that light goes. The solstices teach us calmly, silently, to be calm, silent, learning. The solstices teach us, as we circle the sun, that everything flies. The solstices teach us to remember the dark, to remember the light, to remember time, the seasons, and love as we circle the sun.
Good morning. I'm Tim Bardick, and I'm here, or virtually here, as a member of your Sunday Services Committee. And I'd like to welcome all of you to People's Church, and a special welcome to anyone who is visiting this Zoom service. And we hope it helps support you in living a life that's open to love, open to hope, and open to change. People's Church is a member congregation of the Unitarian Universalist Association. We're part of a long tradition of liberal religion. Among other things, liberal religion recognizes there are a variety of paths to spiritual health. Reason can only do so much. We also need to be uplifted by a shared experience of art and music in order to feel part of a broader human world, as well as part of a universe that has multiple meanings. And now, to begin our shared experience today of music, we'll start out with our introit.
I know we just sang, but if you'll sing with me once again, it's 362, Rise Up, O Flame. Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing, show to us beauty, vision, and joy. Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing, show to us beauty, vision, and joy. If you're lighting a chalice at home, I encourage you to share in the chat box where you are lighting that chalice. And now I think we may have some announcements from Rachel.
I do have some announcements. Thank you, Savannah.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of announcements about upcoming services and ways to participate virtually that require some advanced planning. So for our service on the 20th, It's an intergenerational service, though really all of ours are now, as we don't actually sing our children away to classes. Our classes happen at different times. It's based on a story of a family that decorates a tree outside with food for the animals in the forest. And so I would love it if you all could send me a picture of yourself with a tree. I'm going to put together a slideshow, and it's just nice to remember what all of us look like. So go outside and take a picture with the tree, or send us an older picture or anything like that, and we will edit that together. And then the second announcement, also about worship, is about our Christmas Eve service. So on Christmas Eve at 7 p.m., we will be joining at this exact Zoom link for our service, and we'll be combining with 6 other congregations. So it's going to be a mega church service. There's going to be some beautiful music. And the piece that I want you to help with, if you feel so moved, is we know we can't pass the light in person in the sanctuary, which is something that I am grieving. So we're trying to create a facsimile of that online. And so your optional homework is to make a video of yourself with a lit candle. So start on your left, have it off the screen, pull it across, and put it off the screen like that. And so hopefully we will have a lot of these, and we can edit them together so it looks like we're passing light to each other. It can be as basic as what I just did. If you want to be in a place more photogenic than an attic, that's also an option. If you want to be in costume, again, keep it short because we're hoping to have a lot of these, but please do that. And if the technology of that is hard for you, let me know. We can record it on Zoom. If you can join this by video, we can record you on Zoom, or we can figure out a way to record you in a social distanced way. Those are the announcements.
Okay. Hello there. Can you see us okay?
They're saying they can.
Yes.
Great, let's move on.
All right. So thank you for being here, everyone. This is our time for all ages. We are going to teach a song that is a partner song. It's called Still, Still, Still.
It's a German children's lullaby.
And it has 2 different parts. We're going to work on the first part and then the second part, and then we're going to put them together. We'll talk a little bit more later about what a partner song is. All right, so our first one is here. And let's just listen the first time, and I will point to the words.
Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow. Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow. For all is hushed, the world is sleeping, stars above their vigil keeping. Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow.
All right, now we've heard that one time. Let's go ahead and try to sing that together. 1, 2, here we go.
Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow. Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow. For all is hushed, the world is sleeping, stars above their vigil keeping. Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow.
Great. Let's try our second part this time. First, we will listen. It's in blue here, and then we will try singing it together.
There's a rest at the beginning. Rest. The snow is falling. The night is still. Rest. The snow is falling. The night is still. What a pleasure, holy treasure. The snow is falling. The night is still.
Great. We're going to go ahead and try that together now. Try singing this part with us. Ready, set,
Rest.
and
The snow is falling. The night is still. Rest. The snow is falling. The night is still. What a pleasure, holy treasure. Rest. The snow is falling. The night is still.
all right. So when we have partner songs, the two songs come together and it creates something called harmony. And harmony makes a song more beautiful. When we are partners in life with each other, when we cooperate, when we're in community with each other, we also make a more beautiful world. You can choose which part you'd like to sing. We're going to do the song 2 times through.
I'll be leading the main melody. Stephanie will be leading the bridge, or be leading the counter melody, and she'll be playing the bridge on her beautiful blue recorder. Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow. Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow. For all is hushed, the world is sleeping, stars above their vigil keeping. Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow. Once again. Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow. Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow. For all is hushed, the world is sleeping, stars above their vigil keeping. Still, 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 I can hear the falling snow.
Thank you for participating with us.
It does feel like we should be singing Go Now in Peace.
So I'm going to now introduce the offering. People's people are generous people in a variety of ways in terms of donating their talents, as you can see today, or donating their time. We had a stuffed animal sleepover at the church this weekend, and that took a lot of time, not only from our staff, but from many parents and teachers to do that. So part of that, of course, is the church also depends upon its members and friends' financial support. So if you're able and willing, if you can figure out the technology for giving online, and I think it's going to be posted in the chat, the link, Please donate as you're able, and we're going to have a offertory song by Jennifer Drake to accompany us as people do that.
The song for the offering is called Home, and it is also by Ola Yalo.
I'd like to invite you to join me in reading the giving thanks for all that sustains us. From the countless gifts we each have been given, gifts of life, gifts of love, gifts of sustenance, we bring these small portions to share in the works of love which none of us can accomplish alone.
A fire is burning, the long night draws near. All who need comfort are welcome by here. We'll dance 'neath the stars and toast the past year, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. We'll count all our blessings while the mother lays down, with snow as her blanket covering the ground. Thanks to the mother for the light that she brings. She'll waken to warm us again in the spring. The poor and the hungry, the sick and the lost, these are our children, no matter the cost. Come by the fire, the harvest to share, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. A fire is burning, the long night draws near. All who need comfort are welcome by here. We dance 'neath the stars and toast the past year, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. The spirit of solstice is still living here.
Our first reading is White Eyes by Mary Oliver. In winter, all the singing is in the tops of the trees, where the wind bird with its white eyes shoves and pushes among the branches. Like any of us, he wants to sleep, but he's restless. He has an idea, and slowly it unfolds from under his beating wings as long as he stays awake. But his big, round music, after all, is too breathy to last. So it's over. In the pine crown, he makes his nest. He's done all he can. I don't know the name of this bird. I only imagine his glittering beak tucked in a white wing, while the clouds, which he has summoned from the north, which he has taught to be mild and silent, thicken and begin to fall into the world below like stars, or the feathers of some unimaginable bird that loves us, that is asleep now and silent, and has turned itself into snow. Our second reading is You Darkness That I Come From by Rainier Maria Rilke. You darkness that I come from, I love you more than all the fires that fence in the world. For the fire makes a circle of light for everyone, and then no one outside learns of you. But the darkness pulls in everything, shapes and fires, animals and myself, how easily it gathers them, powers and people, and it is possible a great energy is moving near me. I have faith in nights. Our last reading was supposed to be a chalice lighting, but I think we can have it here as well. In Wholeness by Sean Parker Dennison. There is no competition between this light and the darkness which holds it. Both the light and the darkness are holy. We light our chalice not to defeat the darkness, but because, for a time, we need the gifts of flame, warmth and light to guide and help us in our endeavors. And when the time comes, we will embrace again the gentle dark which allows us rest. And so we kindle this light, or we have kindled the light, with awareness and gratitude for light and dark, and all that lies in between, each with its gifts, each with its beauty, each part of a sacred and necessary whole.
Light a candle, sing a song, say that the shadows shall not cross, make an oblation out of all you lost in the longest night. Gather cast your hopes into the fire as it snows, and stare at God through the dark windows of the longest night of the year. A night that seems like a lifetime if you're waiting for the sun. So why not sing to the nighttime and the burning stars above? a lifetime if you're waiting for the sun. So why not sing to the nighttime and the burning stars up above? Maybe peace hides in a storm. Maybe winter's heart is warm, and maybe light itself is born in the longest night. In the longest night.
Hello, it's Chris and Stephanie Meseroche. We'd like to dedicate this song to Catherine Niesink. Catherine gave me this beautiful flute from the 1880s, and she said, if you can get that into playing order, please play it at church sometime. I would love to hear it. I was able to get it fixed, and I am able to play it. So we dedicate the Largo from Vivaldi's Winter to Catherine Niesink. Thank you for everything you have done for the People's Church Music Program. You are a blessing. Thank you for everything you
sit here by this fire warm and bright, sheltered in from winter's night, with candles burning, a wreath upon my door, a season's peaceful light glows once more. I think of all the love I've known, the miracles that made one come. What can I share now in gratitude and prayer? A list too long, a line within a song, just truth where there's truth to be heard in the wisdom of time's own words. May we all know peace. May we all know love as we look inside, as we look above, and as the snow comes down on this winter's night, I hope you're home as I, by your firelights, by your firelights. If Jesus and Muhammad joined in, musing just like firelight can, they might remind us it's not the song we sing, it's how we live, love we choose to give. Then may our song in this our season of change be blessed by the love we bring. And once again we'll sing, may we a peace that finds you deep inside.
Hello from me really quickly. I wanted to thank all the wonderful musicians that have so far participated in this service. I want to thank all of you for being here with us today. It's not how I expected to be doing music this year. I don't think anybody did, but you know, everyone's really stepped up. All the musicians really love making music for you, so I hope that you enjoyed as much as they enjoy making it. So we got a couple more songs to go. Hopefully you continue to enjoy.
See one tiny spark, still small and bright, and hands cupped around to shield its light.
A single flame of desire faces through toward its glow. Pass on the light, pass on the light within these walls, steady and strong. Pass on the light from night to dawn. Carry it
The circle of light grows as it passed from young hands to old and back again, sharing youth's wonder, wisdom of age, spreading love as it goes. Pass on the light within these walls, steady and strong. Pass on the light from hand to hand, carry it on. And still it shines on, year unto year, from one tiny spark to beacon clear. Each generation lighting a ray, forward right through the night. Pass on the light within these walls, steady and strong. Pass on the light from heart to heart, carry it on. Carry it on.
Get ready to move with this one.
Please join me on this one. When it's late December, dark and cold, where is the light? When old man here is bending low, where is the light? When the sun runs off the bed too soon, where is the light? And there's nothing but a skinny moon, where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside me. When it's dark each morning when I rise, where is the light? And it's dark when my eggs are frying, where is the light? And it's dark when off to work I go, where is the light? And it's dark again when I get home, where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. Well, it's in my skin, in my bones. tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. Where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Well, I hope that, excuse me, warmed you up for singing. We're going to sing our closing song together. 2:35, Deck the Hall with Boughs of Holly. The chat should be, yes, there they are. Uh-oh, got somebody coming in my house. Nice, easy key. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la. And our closing words. As the Year Winds Down by Mark Stringer. As the year winds down to its close, we are submerged once again in the seasonal darkness we have come to know so well. We have reason to think back upon the year that was, if only because it will soon be gone. We think back to the friends we have made, the sorrows we have endured, the love we have found, the loneliness we have survived. The loneliness we have survived. We think back to the blessings of being forgiven and the gift we offered to ourselves when we forgave. We think back to those who listened to us in our times of need and the times we could have listened more. We think back to the things we traded for our time and to what we may have overlooked in the process. We think back to the times when we were afraid and uncertain anyway, and the times when we were compassionate. I'm missing some of these words. We think back to the times when we were afraid and uncertain, and we trudged ahead anyway, and the times when we were compassionate were when we could have been cold. Got it. In this season of still growing night, may we see more clearly against the dark backdrop of our living, the true light of our lives, the love we give to others, and the peace we nurture in ourselves. And at this time, I invite you to stay and listen to Jennifer's postlude. It's going to be beautiful.
The postlude is One More by Ola Yalo. This one is called First Snow.